Welcome, business owning moms, to my coveted maternity leave planning roadmap. What's up, friends, and welcome back to the Growing Pains podcast. Whether this is your first go around or whether you're looking for a maternity leave redo, this is installment number 8 of our maternity leave roadmap series, and it is sure to support you through some of those early stage decisions in planning your self employed maternity leave. So, I'm your host, Alyson Caffrey, mama of two, serial founder, and CEO of Master Maternity Leave, where we really help business owners process some of these big decisions and implement the systems that are going to support them through taking some time off. And today, I want to talk about one of the most important mental shifts that you can make as a business owning mom, and especially as you plan maternity leave, and that's around blocking and tackling. So, I personally love the movie Pulp Fiction. And in one of the scenes in Pulp Fiction, someone is accidentally shot in the head. TLDR, I'm not going to go into super detail there, but they call this guy, and it's Harvey Keitel, the actor Harvey Keitel, and his nickname is the Wolf. And the wolf comes and just cleans up their mess, like basically no questions asked. In fact, he doesn't do very much cleaning. He is just the person that they tap on the shoulder to help come in and solve some of these problems. And when I was first in business at operations agency, my nickname was the wolf. There was really no parameter around what I could be tapped on the shoulder for. There was really no reason why they knew they needed to call me. It was just stuff was messy, and we knew that Allie could come and fix it. And in the beginning, that helped me cut my teeth. I got exposure to a ton of different types of projects, and I had a super busy calendar, and I was doing lots of different things. And although folks really trusted me and they really wanted me in the hole when something was up, it really led to a lot of sporadic activity. And I felt like I was constantly moving in 1,000 different directions all at one time. So when you become a mom, and one of the reasons why I love the process of maternity leave and becoming a parent or becoming a parent again is that every time you build on a new team member in your home, a new baby, you are really forced with that question around like, how do I spend my time? And is the thing that I'm doing right now really serving the vision that I have for life moving forward? And one of the biggest things that I had to really come to terms with was my capacity to support my business and all of these random, taps or calls to action to come and support somebody couldn't necessarily be done moving forward. I really needed to reconcile with the fact that I needed somebody to block my time so that I could tackle the most important things inside of the business. And so what I started doing was something, frankly, that I see a lot of business owners do, which is either hire an assistant or create some rules of engagement around what you will do and what you won't do. So let's talk about both those stages really fast. The first is making sure that you understand what is actually going to be the best use of your time and what will not be the best use of your time. So when you are going through like a time audit, an energy audit, any of those things, it's really, really important to think about, okay, what is the vision for the business? What do I want my role to be in it? And what are the absolute essential and non-negotiable things that I need to absolutely keep on my plate? And spoiler alert, it feels kind of confronting because you're like, wow, I've been doing 50 hours a week worth of work. And actually, it's only about 10 hours of work a week that I'm actually doing these things that are moving the business forward. And so it's a confronting exercise, but it's also really, really helpful in pinpointing exactly where you are most useful to your business. Everything else becomes a no or a not right now. And it's a really tough habit to build. So you can do it in one of two ways. You can create almost like a canned response behind the scenes and say, hey, listen, I know that I used to do X thing, or I know that you've usually tapped me on the shoulder for this, but I'm actually not doing that for this season. And here's why. Here's a person that maybe I can connect you with who might be able to do that thing for you. Or, hey, so and so on my team handles that now. Super excited to connect you guys. Those types of canned responses are going to be worth their weight in gold, especially as you are planning to be out of the business. So it's super duper important. The second thing that you can do is you can empower an assistant to do something like this. So the assistant comes in, hey, it's Mira as my assistant. Mira, Allie's assistant. I really wanted to make sure that you got a response to this because I saw your email before Allie did. And I just wanted to let you know that she doesn't currently have the bandwidth to do X thing. And, we'll let you know if that changes in the future, or Allie doesn't handle these types of, things anymore. So-and-so on her team does. And those types of blocking and tackling activities are so incredibly crucial to your health as an entrepreneur and also the longevity of your business. You physically can no longer be everything to everybody. You couldn't before either, but you had so much more bandwidth before baby or before baby 2, 3, 4. You now don't have that bandwidth. And there's kind of a before and after when listening to this episode or just coming to this realization that we really need to understand that the things that you used to be able to do, you can no longer do. And they're all good things. Like I remember postpartum with my first son, Frank. I was really, really challenged by this. I felt like I should be able to do lots with my time and I should be able to continue to invest a ton of time into the business and to be able to do lots and lots of things. And the reality is that my bandwidth was lower. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I've become so much more effective by focusing on specific areas of the business. And it's become an incredible forcing function for me to turn pro at certain things in the business and honestly just empower really capable people to do other things inside of the company. And then allows us to be able to grow really well together with less friction and all the things. So the big thing that I want you to kind of walk away with here is to think about where you can start to block and tackle. So, what things are you not moving forward with entirely in the business after maternity leave? What things are you just kind of putting on hold during maternity leave? And where can you empower your team? So whether that's you sending somebody off to another teammate or a partner of yours or an assistant that you fully staff to be able to handle some of these things for you. Because I actually do believe that when you tell somebody no, you are giving someone else on your team an ability to shine and support that person, something that they love doing. And B, I've actually been told no in the past often. And I feel like it empowers me also to remember that I can say no. So you may even be giving somebody the permission to create these boundaries in their own life. And that is a gift, a full on gift. If you're loving this roadmap series takeover, I would love for you to head over and leave a review for this podcast. It helps us reach so many more expecting entrepreneurial moms. And I just love so much this outlet to be able to support and to be able to give you these bite-sized digestible chunks. So please leave us a review on the podcast. It would mean the absolute world to me, and screenshot it, send me a DM at Ali Caffrey on Instagram. Show me that you've left a review and I'll send you something super special. Take care.